Greetings to everybody. Today we continue to talk about the trees and the fiber of the trees and the stumps. And Tiffany Sanchez Perdo posted a photo which Lori Ferry shared on Facebook, and it's a pretty large tree. So on the topic of trees and stumps, I found some interesting issues that I wanted to show you. So this is a map, and it's Hungary, Bukabrani, something like that place. So what we can find there, these are the stumps of the trees which were buried in the sand, and they're buried like 10 to 15 meters, so it's like 40 feet or something like that. They were mined. This is a mine, this is a sand mine, so they just scraped the sand off this place and found those stumps, and they are perfectly they are still perfect, and we cannot find the trees, but we can see those stumps are pretty good, and they haven't petrified. So the scientists say that those stumps are about 8 to 9 million years old. So look at the amount of sand that it was buried into. The sand, the mud, and this is the earth. This is the soil that was actually those trees are standing on. See this machinery? It's a rotor excavator, and it's mining the sand, and that's how they found those things. It was buried in this much sand. Okay, this one. It's just amazing how the stumps preserved in the sand. And if they are really 8 million years old, why didn't they petrify? If we follow my theory that I've been presenting for quite a while about the flood in the 19th century, this goes quite correct, because those trees might be like 200 years old. Maybe they are even older, but they were buried in this buried in those sand after that flood that happened in 19th century. So it might be pretty obvious, but I'll show you all these pictures so you can understand how they found them. And those are pretty big ones. We don't have such trees right now, such size of those trees. And they even found out, they thought they were cyperaceous, but eventually they were taxodonias or something like that, which are growing even near the lakes and stuff like that, and near some water supply. So you see amount of sand, it's pretty big. Okay, and the trees are pretty big too. If you look at this zoom picture, you even think it's a mountain, but it is not, it's a stump. This is how this place looks. So it looks like a good couple of layers of mud, then it's a sand, and maybe something else, maybe some earth or soil, something like that. Maybe I'm right on this one, because you see, this is black, this is like gray or something like that, and this one is a sand color. So 3 different colors maybe here, or 2 at least. This is how this place looks from the Google. This is how it looks from the air. It's pretty cut, right? And this is how it looks again, the whole place. See how many layers, and those lines, they represent the roads on those which excavators riding. So don't think these are actual layers, but they're pretty different in color. You'd be correct to say that. So okay, let me zoom a little bit. And this is whole area again, and this black thing or blue thing that I've marked on this map is the area which is not very high above the sea level. It's 150 meters, which are 450 feet. So it might be all flooded with the sand and mud and all this stuff. So probably this was the reason. And it might come from this Baltic Sea, which is probably was a mine, huge mine, like we watched on another video about the Cuba and Hawaii and other places. And those are the trees that actually are found. Look at them. Yes, a lot smaller than those ones, and that's the biggest we have right now. Okay, so what I'm saying is those trees might be buried in those mud and sand after that flood. So see you guys later, and ask me questions and write comments, and I'll be right back answering on those questions. Okay, goodbye.